Hey guys, Ben Holdred here with Surveyor, coming to you live from the Forest River studio. Today I am excited to walk through a brand new Grand Surveyor floor plan, king bed slide, 302 RDBS rear den bed slide. This floor plan is 38 feet, 10 inches long. We've got second AC option on here. Incredible rear den floor plan. I cannot wait to get into it with you. Let's check it out. All right, we're inside the brand new 302 RDBS rear den, incredible rear den floor plan. We are doing some things in here that the competition just flat out isn't doing. I am so excited to get into it with you. Let's check out this rear den. Unbelievable setup. First thing I want to show you here is the freestanding table setup. This is going to be your standard setup here, but you can put a 74-inch theater seat here. If you're somebody that doesn't want the dinette, the freestanding setup, that's okay. You can put another theater seat here. It's going to recline all the way through. So some really good options here. What I want you to know is not everybody that builds a rear den setup has this freestanding dinette available. So keep that in mind. We're one of the only ones that's offering this setup in this floor plan. Let's keep moving here. Unbelievable rear entertainment setup here. You've got the standard fireplace. What you're going to notice in the Grand Surveyor series is we've got electric fireplace standard equipment. A lot of times you're going to find it in the living area and in the bedroom. Just depends on the floor plan. In this 302, you've got it in both places. We'll show you that front bedroom here in a minute. But unbelievable setup here. You've got a 55-inch TV here. Nice big windows on either side, making it feel really open. A lot of times this is closed off with storage or other things, but we gave you some nice big windows, making it feel really open, giving you that view to the outside. Lots of storage back here as well. You've also got the Bluetooth soundbar from Furrion. Really easy to hook it up to your phone, play music, whatever you want to do there, and some really nice overhead storage as well. And you know, we always put the gas strut on here, just making it easier for you to open and close these overheads. We do that throughout our entire lineup. All right, let's check out this other sitting space over here directly across from your freestanding dinette. This is going to be the easy out sofa bed, really easy to make to a sleeping space if you have some additional people you want to sleep. Some nice overhead storage as well. Nice big windows too. You've got a nice ventilated window on the side as well. Let's keep moving. Another standard seating area you're going to have here in this 302 is a theater seat directly across from your TV. Easy TV viewing. Both sides are going to recline. So just to recap this sitting area a little bit, you're going to have your freestanding dinette in the door side slide here. You're going to, across from it, you're going to have your easy out sofa bed if you want to sleep a couple more people, and then your theater seat directly across from the TV in front of this bar area here. So unbelievable area for entertainment. And just a reminder, if you don't want that freestanding dinette, you can put the 74-inch theater seat there as well. Let's keep moving to the kitchen area. Really a big kitchen space here. You're going to have a really big walking area here, which if you've seen some of these similar floor plans out on the market, you know this area can be very tight. That's not the case here. Let's check out this kitchen first. One of the things you're going to see in this floor plan, believe it or not, that you're not going to find in everybody else's floor plan is a pantry. We've got a nice big pantry here in this floor plan, above and below. Lots of space here, food or any items you want to store. Nice big bank of drawers here, and then some nice overheads and a big pots and pans drawer that you're going to have below the range. You've also got your cutting board that's going to serve as a backsplash, but also fits in the sink. So very cool setup there. If you want some additional space in the kitchen to prep food, you can move it over there, but really looks good as a backsplash as well. Let's keep moving to the kitchen area here. Very cool setup. You've got a lot of space here to work, prep food, a lot of storage, believe it or not. Competing floor plans, again, you're not going to get this much storage, but you do get it in the 302 RD. And then some really cool floating shelves here. Beautiful residential look. You've even got the coffee cup holders below. But just a really cool setup, and then some overhead storage above that you're not always going to see. So really good storage setup in this 302. A little bit smaller kitchen, just given the floor plan, but man, we're giving you a ton of counter space still and a ton of storage. Before we move to my favorite part of this floor plan, I want to just remind you, we're using 10 cubic foot 12 volt refrigerators in every single model that we build. huge storage space for cold items. One of the things I love about this Furrion 12 volt is it's got an off the grid setting. So if you cool it down, you get to where you're going. If you're somebody that's going to be camping off the grid, you just turn it down to that off the grid setting. It's going to draw less battery power, help you use your batteries longer. And keep in mind, we've got one of the biggest solar packages on the market on this floor plan. We'll talk about it in a little bit. One of my favorite parts of this floor plan is this bar area. You've got a real wood live edge bar top here. I promise you, you're not going to find this in another brand on the market. Beautiful setup here. You're going to notice too, you've got power and USB on both sides of the bar. So if you're sitting at the theater seat, you can easily plug in your phone, tablet, and if you're sitting at the bar, you can do so as well. But I'm telling you, this thing is unbelievable for entertainment. You don't want to miss it. I can't wait for you to see it in person. And you've got a nice big window here by the bar area as well. Standard roller shades as well. Don't forget that. We've got that across the board in all of our models. Before we keep moving to the bathroom and bedroom area, I just want to point out we've got standard central vac. You're going to have this in every single model we build. You kick that up with your foot, sweep into it. We've also got some hoses that are going to come with it to accommodate, so you can just plug it in, sweep throughout your unit, even take it outside, sweep in your car, whatever you want to do. Before we move on, I want to point out we've got 15K AC in here. This is set up for a second air as well. So in the Grand Surveyor series, you've got standard 50 amp service. We've actually got a second air on this unit. We typically do that on these bigger units, but you've got standard 15K and then a 13.5 optional AC in the bedroom. While we're talking about the roof, I want to talk about ceiling height. We've got some of the tallest ceiling height on the market in the travel trailer segment. 82-inch flat ceilings. You're going to notice it when you walk in. That also allows us to do taller slide-out boxes. 6-foot tall slide-outs. When you're working in the kitchen, you're going to notice you can easily walk into it or any of these sitting areas. You don't have to sacrifice, bend over. Just very comfortable. You're going to notice it when you step in our units, I promise you. Let's keep moving here. Nice bathroom setup in this 302. Pretty standard setup you're going to see in our front bedroom slides. You've got the slow close retractable shower door, mildew resistant material, very little maintenance you have to do there. Standard porcelain toilet. You've also got the medicine cabinet with the storage behind it, toothbrush holders, a really nice setup though, and some nice storage underneath the vanity as well. A couple things I want to point out here. You've got the controls for your tankless on-demand hot water heater. That's going to be a standard feature you're going to see on every single Surveyor for 2024. And then these are the switches for your 12-volt heating pads that are going to be standard as well. You're going to have heating pads on every single tank. We'll talk about that a little bit more on the outside. Let's keep moving to this front bedroom setup. This is going to be your standard setup in our front bedroom bed slide models. Unbelievable bedroom setup, and again, something unique we're doing. You're going to see some features up here that not everybody's doing. So just follow me here. First thing I want to show you is the 66 by 80 custom king bed. We're giving you a bigger sleeping space, and this is something you're going to see in all the Grand Surveyor floor plans. 66 by 80, so you're getting an 80-inch bed. If you're a taller person, it's going to accommodate your taller height. Nice big windows. You got ventilated windows here on the sides as well. Washer dryer closet with adjustable shelves. Let's check this out. Standard washer dryer prep. All of our king bed slide models are going to have washer dryer prep in the closet. Really cool setup there for additional storage, or if you want to hook up a washer dryer. You got hanging space up there as well. Motion lighting. Let's check out this front closet. Tons of space up here. You've got shelves, cubbies, additional hanging space. Just an incredible space to store additional items, clothes, totes, whatever you want to do. And then a nice big shelf up top as well. So this is going to latch in the back here, and these doors are going to slide both ways. We've got them latched here in the front for in-transit, but makes it really easy to access both sides, but very functional. And then my favorite part of this bedroom is the dresser workstation area. This is another feature you're just not going to find out on the market right now in the travel trailer segment. Dedicated workstation. You've got power USB, really comfortable seating as well. But man, very versatile setup. If you just want to sit here, read a book, do some work, If you're working remotely, you can do that. Tons of storage here. We've got the second fireplace up here. We talked about the Grand Surveyor series having a standard electric fireplace. A lot of times you'll have two. This is the case in the 302. You've got living and bedroom fireplace. Again, these are going to put off a lot of heat, but if you don't want that, you can just use it as ambiance, turn the heat off, change the colors. Very cool setup, but man, tons of storage here. We talked about the second AC. You're going to see it here. This is going to be a 13.5 air dump setup here. It does have a dedicated thermostat, which is really nice. But again, this is going to be optional. Let's head outside. I want to show you some of the great exterior features that we got on this 302. All right, we are out front of the brand new 302 RDBS Grand Surveyor King Bed Slide. Let's check out some of the standard features we got going on up front here. First thing you're going to notice is the 3/4 fiberglass front cap. This one does not have a window up front because you have the big closet, but you do have the integrated LED light. It's an amber light. You can run it going down the road, so really cool setup here. Let's check out some of these standard features. Standard power tongue jack. It does have the manual override as well. All of our dual axles are going to have a dual propane setup, so very cool there. A couple other things here. You've got your 7-way holder, helps get that 7-way cord off the ground, battery disconnect, and then you've got your repeater for your tire pressure monitoring system. So every Surveyor comes standard with TPMS. Great safety feature for the customer. It's going to monitor heat, tire pressure, and also if you have a fast leak or a slow leak, say you hit a screw, something like that, it's going to notify you of that as well. You're going to get a display that goes in your tow vehicle, so very cool setup. And again, that's going to be standard equipment in every single model that we build. Let's check out this storage up here in the 302. It is a front bedroom, so a little bit limited, but you still have a great storage area up here. And just so you know, your bed slide on the outside is going to have a cargo door, so you have additional storage on the outside as well, so don't forget about that as you're shopping around. You've got magnetic door catches and slam latch cargo doors throughout on the outside here, so very cool setup. You got motion lighting up here, and again, here's the switch for your LED cap light as well. On your Grand Surveyor series, you're going to have electric stabilizer jacks. This is the PSX2 system, dual motor system from Lippert. Really cool setup. You're going to have a switch in the front and a switch in the back. The front is going to control your front 2 stabilizer jacks. Obviously, the rear is going to do the rear 2. What's nice about this system, if you do have uneven terrain, when one leg touches, the other one's going to keep going until it hits. So that's a nice feature of this PSX2 system. You do have your spray port for fresh water on the outside as well. So typically on these floor plans, you're a little bit limited as to where you can put an outside kitchen. A lot of times you won't even have it, but those that follow our brand know we put an outside kitchen on every single model. This is no different. This is going to be the slide-on outside kitchen. So you've got a bracket that slides on that's going to hold your Suburban Elite Series griddle, and then you've got a prep table that's going to slide on as well. Put condiments on there, whatever you want to do. But just a great outside kitchen setup, again, that you don't typically have on this floor plan. You've got your cable and power hookup as well. All right, let's keep moving. You've got a nice big awning on here as well. It's going to cover your outside kitchen and the entryway, so a huge space for entertainment here on the 302. Let's check out this entryway. Black glass entry door, beautiful look, 26-inch, nice wide entry into the unit. Oversized grab handle here as well. You've got your Lippert solid step. It does have the step light, which is one of my favorite features. It's connected to your porch light, so when you turn that on, it's going to illuminate the steps. Great safety feature there. Just so you know, we have solid steps on every single entry, so if it's a dual entry, you're going to have solid steps on both. Let's check out a couple things here that you're going to see by the entryway of all of our units. First thing I want you to notice, we've got 400 watts of solar on this unit. That's going to be on every single model you're going to see out there right now. We're doing a free additional 200 watt panel. So this model has two 200 watt solar panels on the roof that are pre-wired to the battery. Limited time only, so take advantage of that. You've also got solar inverter prep. So we've got all the wires ran to your GFI outlets, interior, exterior, and so that's set up if you want to plug in an aftermarket inverter, 1,000 watt, 2,000 watt. You're pre-wired if you want to run some of those small appliances off the grid, off solar power. we got you prepped for it. Extended season ready. So this is going to be standard on every single Surveyor you see out there 2024. We talk about how we build our floors, 2-inch aluminum frame with block foam insulation, sealed underbelly on every single model with radiant foil insulation, giving you a little bit better insulation there. Forced heat to the underbelly. So we've got a dedicated heat duct that forces hot air to the underbelly when you're running your furnace, keeping everything warm. And then we mentioned it inside, heated holding tanks. We've got 12-volt heating pads on every single tank. What's really nice about that, they're 12-volt powered. You can run it off solar, off your battery power. You can flip them on when you're going down the road. If you go through a cold area, flip them on. It's going to keep your tanks or your water from freezing up in those tanks. So keep that in mind. We've got that standard. Goodyear tires, one of my favorite features that we added for 2024. We talked about the tire pressure monitoring system. You got Goodyears on every single model that we build. Awesome feature. You're going to see this Azdel sticker as well. We'll talk about construction a little bit at the end, but just so you know, we've got Azdel composite material in our walls. Where you see fiberglass, everywhere you see fiberglass on our Surveyor product, you're going to have Azdel behind it. If you don't know, it's a composite material, man-made. There's no wood in it, so it's impervious to water. It's going to protect you from moisture all the way around. When you're out shopping around, look for that Azdel sticker, super important. One last thing before we keep moving, washer dryer prep. We talked about it on the inside. You're going to see this sticker on all our King bed slide models. It's going to let you know there's washer dryer prep on this unit. All right, let's keep moving. I want to show you some of the great standard features we've got on the back of these Surveyors. First thing I want to point out is you've got the Lippert on-the-go ladder prep that's going to be set up for your telescoping ladder from Lippert. It's an aftermarket purchase, but what I love about this ladder, it goes all the way to the ground, making that first step up really easy, and it extends beyond the roof line of the trailer, just making it easy to get on and off doing your routine maintenance. We do have a PVC roof up there. It's the best roof material on the market, no question about it. Very durable. And also, it's built-in protection for UV. So you don't have to treat it for UV. You need to get up there and do your routine maintenance still. But we've got a fully walkable roof. So it's going to accommodate you getting up on the roof and doing your maintenance. And every single Surveyor floor plan has a built-to-walk-on roof. So remember that. You've got backup camera prep as well. And then you've got a 2-inch receiver hitch. That's a new feature for 2024. So whether you want to haul e-bikes or generators, whatever you want to do, you're set up with some nice versatility to plug in that accessory. Also spare tire cover as well. That's standard equipment. Spare tire with the cover, excuse me. And then we talked about the electric stabilizer jacks. There's the switches there on the back for your rear jacks. Let's go to the entry door really quick. I want to mention a few things before we wrap up. All right, I just want to mention a couple things about our construction. We've got some of the best lightweight construction on the market. We are framing out all our openings with aluminum. So we got aluminum structure, welded aluminum, but we're framing out all the openings, giving you that extra durability for the long term. Not everybody does that. When you see the fiberglass, just know when you peel ours back, you've got aluminum structure behind it. So don't forget about that. Block foam insulation. We talked about the Azdel. Just keep that in mind as you're shopping around. And then again, fully walkable roof with the PVC membrane up there. Let's wrap this thing up. All right, thanks for walking through this brand new 302 RDBS Grand Surveyor floor plan King bed slide. For more information, you can go to our website at www.forestriverinc.com/surveyor. You can follow us on social media. Thanks for joining me.